let's take a look at MTV. It's probably just lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, because Bitcoin, again, Bitcoin dominance is skyrocketing. So when Bitcoin dominance skyrockets, altcoins don't really break local highs on the daily chart. They don't do it. Even if Bitcoin tries, altcoins won't do it. Whew. This is already in my bear market box, so it's going to go lower, folks. This is... Good thing I didn't have my limit buys there. This is going to... It's at bare minimum going to hit this next line down. So, bear market for 2022, 2023, it's going to hit 00063. 00006 something. It'll go under 007. That's a better statement. It's going to go under 007. This, within the next 12 months. It's probably going to happen in the next, 3 months. And then in 2023, it could go even down low. It could go to the next origin line down. Because typically, altcoins make their lows about a year after Bitcoin. So I would say... So 238 days later, that's a little, yeah, that's more than a half a year. So this would be my 2023 target of 0005 and my 2022 target of under 0007. Because altcoins make a lower low when Bitcoin makes a macro higher low. And so almost all altcoins, even 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐸 that I just covered, if you see Bitcoin dominance on a path up, Bitcoin might have good runs, but your altcoins are not going to pass their previous local high. They're going to make a lower high and lower low, lower high, lower low, all the way down. And that has now been initiated. So we are deep. We are deep in the bear market. That doesn't mean Bitcoin can't rally up. All it means is altcoins are not going to follow because people finally fucking gave up. That's what's happening. So when people give up, their buyers don't step in, but sellers continue stepping in. So it's lower high, lower low the whole way down. All right. Yeah. So that's what we got for MTV. So it's not going to go back above here. I mean, it's probably not going to get above 0016 until 2023 late 2023 0016. Yeah, it's not going to cross this line for a long time. Most likely. Or I would say above that wick. It won't happen for over a year. So let me put that there. Yeah, it could be late 2023. Late 2023 when it passes it. So that's just over a year before it ever gets back over that wick right there from May 14th. Because we're at that phase in the market cycle now. And I'm very confident with saying that. As hard as that is to believe, you're going to watch it happen. Because this is pretty easy to analyze. It's straight down. And people have obviously given up. And this is going to start... So what this is doing, that's a precursor to what most altcoins are going to do. This simply had a stimulus where the founders had something weird happen or something, and people gave up a little earlier. But all this is going to happen. So if MTV can, rock and roll throughout the bear market and get things together and, get some good results and keep the team, cohesive and all that stuff through the bear market, which I'm not going to make that bet yet. Because you have until 2023 to really figure that out. As Bitcoin is roughly pulling out of a bear market, that's when you want to do your research and figure out, okay, our team's still together. Should I start DCAing? At least that's my major plan. It could happen a little sooner, maybe. But so if they get their stuff together, it would go back above here in late 2023. But it's possible it just, it takes till a raging bull market where it gets up to here and then... which most altcoins did. A lot of altcoins never got to their previous all-time highs of 2017. So, for example, So what could happen here is it never sees this high again. It's completely possible. Just a heads up. So for example, on Knowles, that was a project that was like the Chinese Ethereum, and it's gonna, you know, all this stuff. Look, 2017, so the rally, essentially the rally of late 2017. This is January 1st right here. Right? There's about January 1st. Look, it never got above the highs. See that? Not even close. It actually got to the bottom of where it corrected. That's all it did. 4.5 years later. So a lot of the altcoins, even some that I've been following, you will be able to see the same thing in 4.5 years. It didn't even get close to its previous all-time highs. It's going to happen a lot. And it'll happen even more on that asset versus Bitcoin. So Solana versus Bitcoin on the Solana, so Solana BTC chart, not Solana versus the dollar. It won't hit that same height next time. It won't. It never will again, probably. Will it make all-time highs on its own chart versus the dollar? Yeah. I'm actually betting on it will. But it's not going to go past all-time highs versus its Bitcoin pairing. Does that make sense? So that is going to be way common. Like 90+% of all coins, maybe even 95 to 99% of all coins won't go past their all-time high on the Bitcoin pairing. About half, or so roughly half of coins in next bull run will not go above their previous all-time high versus the dollar. So just keep that in mind. You have a 50, like it's roughly a 50-50 chance on whether it'll even go back up to where it was last time. It's roughly that percentage. And you have like a 90+% chance that it won't break all-time highs on the Bitcoin pairing. All right, cool.